was in high school, I had this obsession with bandanas. Yes, I just had a ton of bandanas. I can't fully explain why. I just had a lot of bandanas. I'll admit, I tried shooting this video once. I spoke a little too long, so I didn't get to get it all in the recording. But I'm just gonna go over my bandana collection today. I'm just gonna show you all of them that I still have. There's a couple that have been lost over time, but most of them I still have, and I still buy every now and again, even though I don't tend to wear the bandanas too much anymore. I guess I can't really explain how it started, or really how it became a thing, because that pertains to one of them in particular. So what I will say is that when I wear these bandanas around, I wouldn't just wear them like all the time, but I'd wear them to like things, events that like meant a lot to me. So like a lot of the extracurricular music programs I was in, like it'd be like, oh, we're going to some competition for show choir. I'd wear a bandana. I'd wear several bandanas. You know, I'd be in the tech booth for a drama production. I'd be wearing a bandana. You know, stuff like that. It's what the bandana symbolizes. It's also just being around good company. Too. A lot of it is that people loved seeing me in these bandanas, and they all loved seeing I'd be in different ones all the time. You know, you never really knew what you were gonna expect when you knew that I was gonna be in a bandana. So we're gonna start by looking at all of the color ones, because I have a lot of colors. This is kind of like a dull red one. This is probably a more recent buy. And what I will say too is that most of these I got from Walmart. I'm going to be honest with you. Most of them are, yeah, from Walmart. You see we have a green, a gray, this like kind of interesting purple one that just feels weird. This one might have been a gift, like a Christmas gift from someone. I'm not sure who though. I think one of these was a gift from Erin when she had me from Secret Santa, and it might be this one, I don't know. This might have been one of the first ones I got, this blue one, pretty standard blue. There was a batch I bought right before summer camp. Like around the time that I started wearing bandanas, and so I pretty much brought this small collection of bandanas at the time to summer camp, Boy Scout summer camp, and a bunch of the younger scouts who look up to me and stuff. They're all like, "Can we wear them?" And of course I'd say yes. And so there were just a bunch of kids wearing bandanas all week. It was pretty awesome. I felt like my reach was great. My power is immense, you know. We got these, one of these has gone missing over time. One of these dark blue ones. Two of them were gifts from Eli, I believe, way back. These were like literally the second and third. One of these is one of those, and then the other one I got at a later time as another Christmas gift, I believe. This yellow one feels kind of like this purple one. It's like a different material than the rest of them. You know how like a bandana feels? You know, if I say that, most people get, what that is. But this doesn't feel like that. You know, I get the feeling if I were to put this on my head, it would get like really sweaty, like sweatier than normal. Or maybe not, I don't know. It's just weird. Lime green, this one's been around for a long time too, I know. Yeah. Pretty sure it has. This red one was a gift from my ex-girlfriend. And it's a nice shade of red, but, it's hard to, like, not think about that when I wear this one, so, I guess I don't wear it as much when I do wear bandanas nowadays, but you know, it's a really good red one, so why would I not use it if I need a red one, you know? These aren't quite colors, but we do have this pair of camouflage ones, which I think I got these when I was going to college. That sounds right. And there was like one camouflage one that went missing before that. But I think I got these again from a Walmart. A different Walmart, but a Walmart. I'm gonna come back to that. This nice kind of... Is this a sort of cyan? I don't know, but that one's nice. This is the standard yellow one I've had for a long time. I might have gotten this at the same time as the lime green. Those are in the way. Ooh, nice turquoise. This is a turquoise, right? Like this one I don't think, you know, some of these I haven't even worn yet, but I know they're good. Like this one is just really nice. I'm gonna wear it someday. It's gonna feel great. This might be the OG blue one, because this one has a ton of hair on it. It just looks like it's pretty worn. I think this is the OG blue. And this is one of the first ones I bought too, because the first batch that I bought was from Family Dollar. This was definitely in that batch. Pink, white. I think there's a black one that might have gone missing too, now that I think about it. Unless if it was one of those, but I don't think it was. Took me forever to get an orange one. I have no clue why, but Walmart like never had orange. So this, if I remember correctly, I think I might have actually like straight up ordered online to get an orange one. Or I was looking at it a lot at least, I do remember that. I might have actually found that one in the store somewhere. And then we have the standard purple one that I've had for a long time too. Now, if you think that's it, that's not. I have another stack that are unfolded from the other night when I tried to film this on the floor, because I wanted to be able to pull them up at surprise rates because I didn't want to refold them all. So, this nice colorful one with the circles, kind of like a sun design. I do like that. This one's fun. Doggy paw prints. Yeah. I'm actually more of a cat person, but this one's still really cool. Animals in general are pretty epic, so I would never go against a dog. This one's a little trippy. Some of them do get pretty trippy. Yeah. I don't really have much to say on that one. That one's just a little weird. I definitely haven't worn that one yet, though. And same with this one. But this one I really like. I like the color scheme a lot on this one. The orange and the magenta. The little teardrops. It's a really cool one. And the blue on there too, of course. Or turquoise again. It's really pink one. Kind of like flower designs almost. Yeah. Feel free to pause the video, of course, if you'd like to get a better look at any of these. This one's cool too. And a lot of these I just haven't worn yet, because I just got them more recently, so. And I should clarify by recently, I don't even mean in the last few months. It's been a while since I've last bought a bandana, but that's probably a good thing, considering last time I would have worn one, like, how I wear it, you know. My style of wearing a bandana, I wear it like Rambo style on my forehead, you know. I'll have to tie the one at the end to show you what I do. I used some of them as masks when I was started at my cleaning job. and they wanted us to get masks. I was using bandanas as masks for a while, but that did not work too well. I didn't like that method. Very annoying to breathe through that. Very pretty floral design on this one. That's just really nice. Again, kind of the teardrop design. I do like it. Very splendid. Okay, this one's sick. This one's sick, on God. Elephants! Look at the beautiful elephants. It's dope. That's all I gotta say on that. Those are just some dope elephants. And this one reminds me of one that I used to have that was like kind of like this, but it was more orange, and it was kind of like a cowboyish design almost. But that one went missing, and I'm really sad that one went missing because I really liked that bandana. I remember loving that bandana, but I did lose that one, and that's a shame. Wasn't there? I'll figure that out. So these were kind of gay gifts for Christmas one year. A pair of weed bandanas. Yes, there's two of them. So that's the first one. Yeah. And then notice how the second one is like... Hold on. The second one is like a little different, you know? I'll have to compare them by putting them on my arms. You know, they're just a gay gift because like around that time I would like joke about getting high to like relieve my stress. And because people took those extracurriculars way too seriously. Me included at times, of course. I want to make that clear. So yeah, they look a little different from each other, but they are. It is kind of funny. That's a good joke. What was I about to say? More about the gay gift, but nah. No, the funny thing is, you know, people are like, yeah, you just kind of have that stoner vibe about you, Zach, and I've never engaged with the ganja in my life, so like, it's funny. It's all because of how I consume music. I'm some sort of hippie or something. Whew. Good grief. And then these are the last two from that first batch at Family Dollar. We have this nice blue and red one. I really like it. It's simple, but it works. It's just a nice two-color palette. And then this nice rainbow one. Lots of colors on here. And it looks really nice. We have all the tropical bandanas. What is up, tropical bandanas? I love the tropical bandanas. Just looking at these. We have the pineapple one. Awesome. We have... Oh, I'm going to save that one for last. I love that one. The palm trees with the green coconuts. And the flamingos. I love the flamingo one. Oh, you can tell I've worn the tropical ones a lot. Those ones are honestly. It's not like I even had those for that long, but I've just worn them a ton because I like the tropical ones. They're cool. This one's another gift. Skulls from my friend Mac. Hard to not think of her when I see this. Haven't talked with her much in a bit, but there's some sort of stain in the corner, which I don't know what's going on there, but very nice, very representative of her. So, I'm not seeing that other one. Weird. I mean, I guess in that case I will just show these off real quick. A pair of patriotic ones. I used to wear these at work, just at a grocery store. I used to wear these because they'd let us dress down for like the whole week before like holidays. So like Memorial Day and 4th of July, we'd get to dress down, which was nice because our uniforms were this drab gray polo and black pants. Just terrible. Terrible uniforms. And the lighting was kind of dim in that place too, although they did fix some of the lighting later on. So just having some dress down days they were really nice, and so like I had a lot of fun. I put on these bandanas, wear them Rambo style as always, and no one really questioned it. No one told me to take them off, and I worked in bandanas, and it was great. These are like the two most custom bandanas I have, honestly. Because I don't think anyone else in the world would have these, and it's a shame because I can't really fully appreciate them because I'm not into Harry Potter much. But this is relevant to the story a little bit that I'll tell later. So these are Harry Potter themed. This one kind of has the newspaper design, where the newspaper is moving, all the pictures, the pictures are moving, I should say, and the text. And then this has all the houses on it. We did a series of plays that were all parodying Harry Potter. They were a little rough around the edges, to say the least, but they were fun. And the directors, at the end of the third one, the last one, they gifted me a couple of custom bandanas that the one director's husband made for me, which is honestly super cool. One of the other people who did tech with me started wearing bandanas, and she wears them her own way. Jess does, and she still wears them pretty regularly, which is kind of cool. I don't really wear them much because it represents something different for me. For her, it's more of a fashion statement. So, it's really cool that these are made for me. I really do appreciate them, but at the same time, I just don't have much of the connection with Harry Potter itself. So at the same time, it's probably a good thing that I don't wear them too much. They can stay in better condition. So, UW Whitewater's campus. Got this for like orientation or something there. Yes, that is where I went to college. Oh, I'm showing the wrong side. Whoops. There we go. That's the campus. A little shriveled up, but that's what it deserves. All three of these are specially tie-dye gifts from my friend Maddie. But what's the right order that they were given in? I don't know. I think this one might have been the first one. The rainbow one. This one looks really nice. And then the other two didn't turn out as well, but I still really appreciate them. I still think it's super neat that, she took the time to at least attempt to, like, tie-dye them. Like, this one still looks pretty nice. I still like it. It's really cool that she, yeah. It sounds fun. It sounds fun, honestly, to get to tie-dye some bandanas. So I hope that, she enjoyed it. I do really appreciate these because they're also unique amongst the collection for sure. There's no other ones that look quite like these, so I do like them. This one is probably one of the most recent bandanas I've gotten. This could be the most recent, actually. So, Abrupt cut. Okay. Anyhow, now I didn't get to show this one on footage, is this nice music one that my friend Rose gave me, again for my grad party. Yeah, lots of musical notes, which is cool, and I'm about to sneeze, which is awesome, but I think I stopped it, which is great. I did say last time, before I realized that I got cut off, I wonder if there's like a coherent song, you know, if I were to like play these, if it were to be some sort of coherent song. But like now that I look at it, that's a sharp. Just in the middle of a measure. That's, no. Okay, I said last time, I just looked at the camera and was like, nah. But no, I can't take that seriously when there's, God. When there's just a sharp in the middle of a measure. That's hideous. Ugh, yeah. Okay. Now, for the granddaddy. The OG. Chlorine bleached blue. Okay. I'm gonna move this aside and I'm gonna fold it for my head and let you watch that as I explain it. So for the second of these Sally Cotter plays, I usually did tech for these shows, but for that one in particular, I did do like a small little cameo on stage. And for the sake of that, I wanted a bandana because I was playing like some tough, cool kid, you know, some jock, football team star or something. So I just grabbed a random bandana, even though my Harry Potter house would actually be Hufflepuff. I know that blue is Ravenclaw. So I don't know why I grabbed blue. I think I just grabbed blue because blue is my favorite color. And this used to be a slightly darker blue than this, but being that this was the OG with an asterisk, because I actually did wear a bandana of my sisters around, walking around town to get to rehearsal for the first Sally Cotter play. Walked around town with a bandana on and a hiking stick. And then that bandana I lost at summer camp. Anyhow, being that this was the OG that like I owned, I wore it around a lot for the next few months before I really started to gather a collection. So this sucker got a lot of usage, and that includes making it into the hotel pools for some ball games, you know. We did play some games with this bandana. The second of these hotel pools, I don't know what happened. I don't know why it didn't affect it at the first one, but that's when it got tainted with this different color, and that's why it has the name Chlorine Bleached Blue. But this one is the OG that I really only bust out when it's like, you know, it's a special occasion if I'm wearing this one. And I should also mention, when I bust out Bandana Man, which is pretty much bandanas all over all my limbs, just covering limbs all over, Chlorine Bleached Blue is still always the one around the forehead. Speaking of which, let's go ahead, show this. I'll go ahead and turn around so you can watch me tie it. I know I am very extravagant with this. Show it off a lot. Boom. It's been a long time since I've done this. It's been a while. Like, I can think of the most recent time that I wore this was about a year ago when a friend was going through a rough time, was going through a bad breakup, and it was about the time of his birthday, and another friend and I drove out to see him and just chat with him, play some games, and catch up, and it was really nice. I wore this that night just because I felt it just felt right, you know. I remember when I started going to Whitewater, I'd wear the bandanas all the time, and then it just stopped. It just stopped after a couple weeks, and the vibe wasn't there, you know. I just didn't feel right, you know. I didn't feel like, I didn't feel like I'm really being myself wearing this right now. It was a facade. So, I don't know. It's just weird. I mean, I'm always going to associate these with a different time in my life for sure, just because I don't wear them. And, you know, when I do wear them, it's usually because I'm visiting the high school for something, and they're all like, look, Zach's got a bandana. Oh my god, it's awesome. Yeah, he's got a bandana. You know, it's like, okay, cool. I'm wearing a bandana. Awesome. I don't know. I still really value these, and I know for sure that there will still be times when I'm going to bust one of these out, and I'm going to proceed to be wearing a bandana, and it's going to be sick, you know? I'm going to be wearing it not just for some dumb reason. I'm going to be wearing it because I'm like, the vibe is here. The vibe is immaculate, and I'm here. I'm in this moment. I'm living, and things are okay right now. And I'm just going to be feeling so myself at that moment that I'm like, it's bandana time. And that's going to be great when that happens. I probably would have, you know, worn them maybe once or twice during the pandemic, but I feel like the bandana and a mask would kind of conflict with each other. That'd just be covering up too much face, you know. I don't know. I mean, that said, I do have a picture of me wearing my shades, and I do have a mask on. That looks pretty funny. That, you know, you can't even see my eyes. I guess that's all I got for today. So, obviously, I didn't even comment on this. January 31st, day of recording, is Shave Your Head Day in my book. Just chaotic day. I just need to do it on January 31st. No real explanation there. Nothing I can give you. I don't know if I have any real updates on anything. So, thanks for watching. I hope to see you again soon. I hope that you enjoyed me rambling today about inanimate objects that for some reason mean a lot to me, but that's okay. I feel alright when I'm in one of these. I mean, even tonight, I went through a lot of mood changes today, but I got the audio interface and the mic set up, and I was testing the mic a bit and messing around with vocal harmonies, which was cool. It was kind of funny to hear how awful I sounded. Alright. Yeah. Thanks. I will see you next time. Goodbye.